Good morning, everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. I wanted to just today do sort of an update, not a quick update. I wanted to do an update like where I'm at in this Parkinson's journey, how it's affecting me 12 years in. I was diagnosed in 2016, and so it's been 10 years for that, and I had it for a few years before that, so I'm safe in saying 12 years, but it's probably more like 14, but we'll say 12. So where am I at and how have things progressed in that time? So, trying to think of where I was. Okay, back then, I was 291 pounds. That's the first thing. I lost down to be 121, and then I put on another 20 to level out in the small 140s. So that's where I'm at weight-wise. I didn't do anything to lose that weight. It just came off. I think everybody said we did all kinds of testing, and the only thing they could come up with was I have so much dyskinesia that I burn 10,000 calories a day practically. I don't know how much I burn, but I burn a lot, and I eat a lot, but I have burned it off just with my movement. So that's how the weight came off. I have to be very careful now that I don't put weight back on, but I have to be very careful that I also don't take the weight off. So I kind of balance that out a little bit with a fine line. So that's where I'm at with my weight. Then, as far as my movement goes, I had the pump. No, first of all, I had the pills, and I was taking 21 to 23 pills a day, plus long-acting overnights. And then I was still having trouble, so we tried the patch, and then we tried what do they call it? Not an atavist. What's it called? It's some kind of a activist or something. I can't remember the name of it. That's the other thing. My brain is really completely screwed up now. But anyway, an agonist. It's called an agonist. There we go. So it's called an agonist. I tried that, but it caused me to have hallucinations. So I stopped that. Then we tried the pump, and so that I could have my medicine put straight through into my intestine, and I couldn't get it to heal up, so we had to take that out. So I'm back to doing the pills again. So I'm doing the pills and, hoping to keep things under control that way. I do real cycles of freezing up and then actively moving, and then freezing up and then actively moving. And so that's tiring and wearing on me, but nothing I can do about it. That's just what it is. So that's where I'm at with taking my medicine, and where my movement disorder comes in or is at. Then as far as being able to control what I do, I can't do very much anymore. My hands are kind of frozen like this, and sometimes they're frozen in a real tight fist, and sometimes they're just loose like this, but they're always tight, and so I can't just use them. I can't hold a pen, I can't hold scissors or do anything like that. To eat, I'll show you. I have this little gadget for eating, and I have to put it on. I usually use it on my left hand, but because my left hand doesn't do anything, it's just tight. So I will put it on my left hand usually, and I just slide that over my fingers like this, and then I can put okay. Then I got my spoon here. I get a spoon, and I push that in there, and then that's how I eat. So that's That's how I do that. And unfortunately, it's kind of difficult to not be able to use your hands, but I try very hard to just do my best. The thing that I really try my best for is to keep my attitude good, because if I don't keep my attitude good, I bring the whole house down, and that's not fair for anybody else. So Claudine and I have been very conscious about trying to work out a good system for us. She has to do most everything, and so far I've just tried to step back and allow her to do it. I'm a little bit bored at times because I don't have much that I can do, but boredom is something that I can handle. So I'm trying to find things that I can do. I can't hold a book, so therefore reading is out, but I can listen to my tablet and hear stories that way. And I have done that. I don't like it the same as reading a book in my hands, but it's something I can do and do. I laugh every time I say that, do. Anyway, when I'm frozen up, my brain stops working. So then I think crazy thoughts, and I think I can do things that I can't do. And, that's very hard on Claudine to watch me struggle to do something when she knows that it's not going to be successful. But anyway, we are also trying to get a new place to live and move. So she's gone today to look at one. I'm hoping that it works out, because it's hard. My whole pill process and whatnot gets all mixed up when I get stressed, and not knowing where I'm going to live is a big stress for me. I'm in a wheelchair full time, and so that's work in itself for Claudine. But I'm trying very hard to be positive and to just keep things going. Anyway, I am not making much sense here. I wanted to do this video to let you know where I'm at over the course of these 10 years. And I think I'm doing all right. I just have to, just slow down and take it easy and concentrate on what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and we'll talk to you another time. Hope you're all having a good day. Bye-bye.